passion, intensity. You know, there's a lot of heavy things that I'm saying, so I want for them to feel the weight of what I'm saying. I want for them to feel happy, you know. I want them to feel distraught, and I want for them to feel maybe hope, you know, because while this is the night shift, eventually the sun is gonna come back out, you know. So I want for them to feel the uncensored night, you know, and eventually we'll bring the sun back out, and, you know, everything will be great. But for right now, this is how I want people to feel. I want them to feel what I felt.
We gonna keep it G. The ops is really out here. You got somebody talking shit about you right now. Let me hear you make some noise. Tell them we cannot coexist. Travis, let's get it. Y'all bring it close. Bring it close. I need y'all to come out. I need you to listen to me. Y'all come on. Yeah. Word. Listen. I'm just trying to speak my truth. That's it. Look. I've been slaving days and they can see it. Every night I'm boxing with my demons. Bros I thought would gang can change the legion. Hoes I know can change like the seasons. Reese's gon' get you in trouble. Yo man really don't trust you. I'ma need permission before I touch him. I'm not trying to get into a scuffle. You already know that I'm a kid and no nigga. Running with the same clothes until I know nigga. Running through this money make $1 slow nigga. But I'm ice I had to hit him with the whole flow nigga. Never been the one to talk the phone and show nigga. I sell drugs, listen to the whole flow nigga. You gon' have to let the soul pole get you. Bad women with me looking like it's Flojo with them. Hey, I see the cash move, and I ain't in the fake popping like your last one. I'm in the beat and it's in the cash move. You two are swimming and nothing and moving past you. You two are swimming, you should move inside the bathroom. I have a couple questions to ask you. Ever had your best friend stab you? In the back, and would you hit him if you had to? All of my family who rock with a kid, all it takes is one calling them getting you hit. All of my ops talking tongue in the cheeky, you might not believe me, I swear they exist. Niggas I thought was my brothers gon' switch up, I'm thinking like, how could you do me like this? No, we cannot coexist. I pray you cease to exist. All of my family who rock with a kid, all it takes is one calling them getting you hit. All of my ops talking tongue in the cheeky, you might not believe me, I swear they exist. Niggas I thought was my brothers gon' switch up, I'm thinking like, how could you do me like this? But we cannot coexist. I keep my distance cause people are different. Claiming you boss but you look like a henchman. If I take shots and I aim with precision, I will say, who can you flex for attention? I could cook haters away from the kitchen. I cannot stop cause success my addiction. Block you on Twitter, you not worth a mention. I got producing the sauce and it's up. Give me a piece of crew and I promise I'll teach them a lesson they never forget. Popping these comments, I show you the proof, the proof that these people they touch it again. If I just finish my college, I'm taking these niggas to school and I'm making it clear. All of my eyes talking tongue in the cheek and you might not believe me, they ain't with the shit. Shawty wanna text me though when I see I'ma be the nookie in the next week. You already know that I'm the alpha, that's a bet, so I'm putting my D in this drink. Shawty wanna hit my line, that's fine, she been liking my tweets all week. This is shit that I was made for. She got titties but they paid for. All it takes is one call and I'm getting you hit. And when you don't have your lights up one time, well, you might not believe me, I swear they exist. Niggas I thought was my brothers gon' switch up. I'm thinking like, how could you do me like this? No, we cannot coexist. I pray you cease to exist. All of my family will ride for the kid. All it takes is one call and I'm getting you hit. All of my eyes talking tongue in the cheek and you might not believe me.
Night Shift is more of like when we're talking about engineering, it would be darker tone. It's a very dark project, not just content-wise and what you hear. It's a very dark mix. It's very bassy, very kind of heavy is probably the word I would use to describe it. So I'm excited to kind of change up my style a little bit and see how people take this. For this project specifically, a lot of motivation came because I work at night 50-60% of the time, or really out of the time I've been working. A lot of times I've been getting off, it's 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and just riding home and just being in that kind of atmosphere, that's the kind of way it made me feel. So I started to kind of create and look for beats and try and create work that kind of mimicked that. And I think it came out really well, most definitely. It was just kind of a dark time, so I tried to make that come out in the music. Technical, it was something that I've been conflicted with for a while, is getting my music to come out the way I want it to sound. You know, like I'll have an idea in my head, or I'll write something down on paper and I'm like, okay, this sounds good. And I go in the studio and it comes out and it's trash. Like, Night Shift started off with like 9 songs, and I just started stripping them away down to 5, because each one of the 5 that's on there now, I genuinely love these songs. But it was, the recording process was a lot at first. It was just fatigue from, you know, countless takes to make sure we got a good one. Then the actual mixing sessions were brutal, because then it's like, okay, we had to pick from our top 2 or 3 takes, and you know, that was just very draining. But it was definitely worth it. You know, one of the things I feel like was hardest for me is being able to listen to my own voice. So having to listen to all these raw vocals for however long, it was a beating. Because a lot of times studio time is so expensive, what I try to do is fully write the song before I take it in. I don't have the luxury right now to just go, let me go in there and see what comes out, you know? So I'll find the beat or whatever, I'll find the production that I want to use, and I'll write at least 85-95% of the song. And then after that, then I'll take it in and see if I can get the producer to send me like the MP3 version of the beat or something, so I can record it to see what it sounds like. And then if I like the way it came out, then I buy the rest of the beat from him. And that's typically how it goes. There's been some times where I'll record, let's say I'll play something off my laptop, I'll put my phone out and I'll freestyle next to the phone, and then take what I like and make a song out of that. There's quite a few different ways, but the most common that I do is I'll listen to it, write, listen to it, write, listen to it, write until it's finished. The way that I was wanting Night Shift to be received, or the purposes, was I wanted to make a lot of music that was meant to be played while the sun was not out. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times, whether it's nighttime, you get out people working night shift, that's those people who are either getting overtime or who are just in the night, or you get out people who are about to go out to parties or whatever kind of mischief you get into, you know, at nighttime. These are the songs you play, because I thought that it gives that darker kind of mischievous, rambunctious kind of mood, you know, just kind of grimy and almost dirty in some cases as well.